Hello, everyone from Israel. I'm Amir Dor, Director of Sales for Bedding Annuals and Perennials. Today, we're going to speak a little bit and show you our plants in our trial site at Danziger in Israel. Let's dive into it. So just before starting the 2026 varieties, I want to do a quick reminder on the 2025 varieties. We have some beautiful varieties from last year. So we have the first one, the Calibrachoa Leah Chili Pepper, which is a lovely red with a yellow eye. Really good addition for our Leah lineup. And the other one was the Leah Sky Blue, also a very nice clear blue sky variety for our Leah semi-trailing lineup. Going on the more summer variety for extended summer extended, we see the Ola de Alonia. Danzig invested a lot in breeding for more Angelonia varieties. And we see here on this table, really lively flower, all upright, full in flower. Now we are in November. Here in Israel, temperatures are around 20 degrees. You see they are working really nice. And we can see here also our Phlox Duramondi or Phlox Star, four lovely colors from the red, the magenta, the pink, and the white improved. Let's go this way. Talking about Angelonia, we have more summer varieties. So I just want to show you a little bit about the Lantana. We can see here on that table some Lantana varieties that on the very first half of the table, we see the gem, which are more semi-trailing with nice big habit. And here at the back of the table, we see the gem compact. So when we compare those two habits, we can really spot the difference between the gem and gem compact. So for your big baskets or big pots, we will go on the gem. For small pots, quartz, 12 centimeter pots, we will go on gem compact. In addition, we always said for northern countries like Canada, UK, Scandinavia, Northern Europe, if we would like to have to achieve a good result, we will recommend rather the gem. And for the southern countries, for small pots, we will recommend the gem compact. A new addition in our 2026 portfolio is on the Nisia varieties, on the Nisia series collection. So I already had my crash on the Nisia Pink Crash. It's a brand new variety, really nice, tidy. Too bad you cannot smell how the fragrance is really jumping to your nose. And it's adding to the Nisia Inca that we introduced a few years ago, that I have really the same habit. So you can really guess what is our direction in adding new varieties. Just a small reminder for 2025 introduction is the Nesia Tangerine, a lovely bicolor red and orange color. Also here, you can really feel the nice fragrance. Too bad you cannot be with us today. Going to see some petunias. I really want to show you those two varieties. On this side, we can see the Hello Yellow, the famous Hello Yellow, and here we see the Hello Sunshine. The Hello Sunshine is a 2026 introduction, which you can see the color, the flower color is a bit lighter than the Hello Yellow, but habit-wise, they really look the same, so they can work the same. We can spot that the Sunshine is a bit earlier than the Hello Yellow. The Hello Yellow will work really nice in combos and in northern countries like the UK, Norway, and even for Japanese market. We also have some really nice comments for North American customers to incorporate them in combos. Talking about petunias, Also, a small reminder about a really nice and exciting introduction from 2025, 2024 was the ray shadows that we with a lot of flower, nice flower shape. Another cascadias that we introduced for this season was the Cascadias Lavender Ice with a really big flower and a really nice habit. The purple ice is a really nice variety that we have in the Cascadias range already for years. And then from this year novelties, we have the Fantasy Hot Pink improved with a really huge flower, the Fuchsia Gem. Then we have the Ream Cherry improved, the Cascadias Rose. And here at the end, another novelty for 2026 with the Cascadias Romancero. We had really a big flower, like 7 centimeters or almost 3 inch flower size with a green yellow eye. Really nice variety. I just want to take you now to see our new series introduction in osteospermum. We called it the besties. The besties, we started as a benchmark with the Ostica amethyst, which represents really what we think is a perfect habit, really upright and compact with a lot of flower. And on the base of that variety, our breeders brought us another 6 varieties that represent the same habit, compact and upright. They all flower at the same time, and this is what our growers want, and can deliver all 7 of them to the same time to the garden centers. So this is a really nice introduction for 2026, and this together with a really exciting branding that we created can really tell a very nice story together. Talking about the brand, I want just to speak a word about our team. We have a very big team and very experienced, starting with our North American team with Mike, Lisa, Randy, and Joy Killer. In North America, you can really reach out to them in every moment with every question about varieties, novelties, introductions, and so on. In Europe, we have Matthew in the UK, we have Xavier in France, Italy, and Spain. We have Yaron that can help us in Amsterdam for all technical and trials. And in Israel, we have Ayala that still manage the European market together with Yoni for Israel, Asia, Australia, and South America. In China, we have Leah with her team, with Lisa and Wendy and Ruby that can help and answer every question. Now we have another airplane with our cuttings that is flying away, and let's go into the greenhouse. Going in, Amir Dor, and look what we have here, really nice flowering heaven. Let's go in. I want to show you few of our new guineas. And before plunging into the variety, I think it will be worth to take really a look from a bit for a distance. And then you can see really that on this table, we have really 2 types of products. All the way here, all those varieties, we are talking about our Soluna varieties up to this lovely orange. You can see the uniformity with a nice and compact habit that are all flowering in the same time, that has really the same habit that can work together nicely. From this variety onwards, we are talking about Soluna Prime. What's Soluna Prime? First of all, you see that the habit is a bit bigger, it's about 10 centimeter or 4-inch taller at this stage that we are talking about 14 weeks from sticking, and we can see really the difference between the two types. So that's why we decided to introduce Soluna Prime, which is a bigger, earlier, and with a much bigger type than Soluna, the normal Soluna. When we're talking about habits. We know that for our growers, what most important is the habit and flowering time. And this is also, we can see here, the same as we looked into the Soluna, we can see here on the Vanessa Compact, we see on this table that all the varieties can really flower at have the same flowering shape up to the end, because they are from the same series. And this is really what is important for the growers and for retailers, so we can deliver everything at the same time. Here, we put just two varieties to show you the difference for a new 2026 introduction. So here on this side, we have the new Vanessa Compact Hot Red. And here on the right, we have the Vanessa Compact Red. Here we can see the big difference between those two varieties. The Compact Hot Red, first of all, its name, talking about the color. So we can see that the Hot Red represents a much brighter red color. And then, habit-wise, you can see that the Compact Hot Red is much more compact than the red that represents a more flat variety. So this is really what we are looking for when we're talking about new varieties for Vanessa Compact. I bet this is going to be a big seller. Talking about habits again, so it's always the same target that we want to show and to achieve. We can see on this table, all along the table, we're talking about the Petunia Capella, that they have all the same habit. They are really look the same. On that side, from all those varieties, we can see the Cascadias. So we can see really spot the difference. I hope I don't really disturb here, but you can spot the difference between the two habits. And this is really what we meant that we say these are varieties for hanging basket, and the Capella are varieties for more smaller pot. But if they stay longer in the greenhouse, they also can be grown as a hanging basket. Talking about the novelties, as I showed you outside, we're talking about the Capella Hello Sunshine with the light yellow color, the Hello Yellow that we showed you 2 years ago, which is always one of our best sellers. Here we are talking about another new variety, the Capella Berry Lace. It has a really strong color and veins. And we can also have a look on the last year introductions, like the Capella Pink Morn, which has a really nice habit with big flower, with nice color that look really freshy. And the Capella Fuchsia Lace, that it's really one of my favorite, and that we featured it on the cover of our Rest of World catalogs. Let's have a look on other varieties. I want to talk about those calendulas. Calendulas it's a variety, a crop which is rather more natural. It reminds us our childhood. And here we improved two varieties, the Cheers tangerine, and the Cheers yellow. What is the difference between the Cheers tangerine and the Cheers tangerine improved that we brought to the market? There are two main differences. First one is the flower size. We can see here, also in the yellow, that the flower of the improved variety are a bit smaller than the previous yellow. But the trade-off that we have smaller flower, but we have more flower on the canopy. So we have more flower, more color. This is one. The second advantage that we have here is the tolerance for powdery mildew. We knew and we understood that powdery mildew on calendula can be sometimes um, an issue for a grower or for the retailer to introduce those varieties. So our breeders worked and bred them under stress. And now we can see really that our tolerance for mildew, and we can be sure about that. I want to show you and to end up with one of my favorites, or not my favorite variety for 2026. It's the new Mega Pazaz Papaya Twist that featured really big flowers, bicolor, red and yellow, which bring a lot of life, lively colors like fire into the assortment. It can be grown as in a basket, mixing with other varieties, but also in the ground for landscaping or for any garden. And when we talk about the mega padas, we can really, and I always love to compare the habits, so we can really see why this is a mega and this is a nano. We can really see the length of the internodes on the mega, which is much longer. It can grow nice in hanging baskets, and the nano will feature a really dense flowering for small pots or for small combinations. Voila, that's it from us. I really thank you. You can click on the button to find our 2026 assortment presentation. Reach out to our team for any question you have. We will be glad to see you in person or to make a presentation to show you our assortment. Thank you so much. Bye bye.